Did you know that a tree communicates with other trees around it underground by a thing called the mycelium layer, which is your mushrooms and your fungi? They communicate with each other and they feed each other and they look after each other this way. Also, if a tree gets its pollen picked up by a bee, and then the bee tries to fertilize the same tree where the pollen came from, the tree will check the DNA of the pollen, it will check its own DNA, and if they match perfectly, it will shut down all channels so pollination cannot take place. So there's no incest, for want of a better word, amongst trees. So just a tree, just a basic bog standard tree, can check its own DNA, check the DNA of its pollen, and work accordingly. If it's a pollen from another tree, it will allow pollination to take place. If it's from the same tree, it will check the DNA and close all the tubes so there is no pollination taking place. It keeps the gene pool versatile, transference of genes as well. You get gene transfers in seeds, in feathers, in fur. And that's how these trees keep themselves alive, and also how you get the biodiversity of areas. Quite an amazing thing when you think about it. Also, tree stumps that should have died years ago are kept alive by the mycelium layer once again. Where the trees around it will feed the stump and make it start growing back into a tree again. Occasionally they're just left to die, but so these trees around here underground would send nutrients to this stump here, so it could then start growing back up as a tree. So maybe trees aren't just dead, well, I wouldn't say dead, but non-living entities we thought they were. They've actually got more brain and more processing power than we gave them credit for. My dog thinks so as well. Anyway, Wild Man of the Woods signing off.